All right, what is up, everybody? This is Monday, Motivation Monday. This is going to be my video today, Crushanomics. I'm going to show you guys my process, what I do for slips. Everyone's been asking. I'm going to make it as short as I can, but it's crucial that you pay attention. If you're new here and you want daily PrizePicks content for MLB, NBA, golf, football, the lot of it, click the subscribe button. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter. We're bound to crush. That being said, let's take a look at these betting odds. We got 2 games today to cover, just 2. Brooklyn Nets versus 76ers. Take a look at this spread. Step 1, we check the spreads. Don't skip. 10.5 point favorite 76ers, abysmal point total. That's probably going to be one of the games we target the least. Next, we got the fantasy gold. Warriors, Kings, 1.5 spread, same as last time. The Kings are the dog this time. Over under 240. Folks, over under 240. You best believe that the process requires we target that game. That all in mind, let's take a look at PrizePicks. Okay, this is step 2. We go over to the PrizePicks board. Let's say you're taking whatever your unit size, whatever you can afford to bet that particular day. This is what you're going to want to do. All right. You want to take a look and get a prop pool. I usually have a pen and paper here. I write down every prop that I like before, and then I come here. For this video purpose, I'm just going to go over it as I can. For argument's sake, we're going to take $100. So that means we're going to have 10 slips. All 5 flex, 6 if you want. You can do that if you want, but for this, it's going to be pick 5s, okay? 10 different slips, $10 a pop. This is the most important part of this video. If you do this correctly, okay, if you're making the right plays long term, all you need is 1 slip to hit 5. That's it, just 1. And all of your rest props are now free. Does that make sense? Every other slip you have is now free. One of them will hit, you'll get 100. That'll put you right back where you started. You'll have 9 other slips that have a chance to hit that are now free. You just need 1 in 10 to hit. If you lose, you're still going to lose 100. You might get a 2x. You might get some back, 40% here and there. But that's why it's crucial to do this according to your unit size. If your unit size is 20, you're going to have 4 slips of 5. If your unit slip is 50, you're going to have 5 slips of 10, etc. You follow? Let's get into it. All right, so we know that this game is probably going to be a stinker. Joel Embiid, Bridges, Harden, they're all in play. For this video, I'm keeping it to fantasy scores, but I also do other props this method too. So for my first slip, my first prop pool, let's go over that first actually instead of the pool. It'll be Joel Embiid's going to be in the pool. James, I don't want to click him because it'll make a slip. Joel Embiid, James Harden, Spencer Dinwiddie, I guess Maxey, you can put him in there. Bridges, I'm not, God, this game is going to be stink. Tobias Harris, I guess that's it for this game right now. So you want to look at Harris, Dinwiddie, Bridges, Embiid, and Harden. And out of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 guys. So out of there, I would literally probably just take Dinwiddie, James Harden. Even then, guys, I'm not big on this game tonight. It's unfortunate that we only have 2 games today to break down. So let's just say we took those as our first 2 props in our pool. All right. Let's say we threw in, I guess you could take Harris. If you don't want Harden, you could take Harris. Either or is fine. All right. Then from the next game, Klay Thompson, he's in my player pool tonight. Darren Fox, he's in my player pool tonight. More Fox real points than fantasy score though. That is 100% disclaimer. If you're skipping to the end of these videos, you deserve to lose anyways if you're just tailing. But those that actually listen will know that I like Darren Fox's real points and not so much his fantasy. So for props, we got Fox, Thompson, Harden, Dinwiddie, and let's say we need a 5th one to round it out. You could use Sabonis, but let's just say we put in Monk. Monk got a lot of minutes last game, and he's been getting it done. He's been shooting efficient. So right here, you'd put this slip in right here with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd put it in 10 to win 100. Okay, just for argument's sake, so you can see 10 to win 100. So now you have that in. So let's just say your total amount is going to be 100. You take that 10, you put it in. Now you need to make 9 more. So what would you do? You'd literally go back just like this. You just go to clear and make it easy. Now you state your favorite 2 or 3 that you want to take. Klay Thompson, I'm sticking with him. Malik Monk, sticking with him. And then this time, you could add in Tobias, Bridges, and Embiid. Now you have a slip with these 5, but you see you're still using your favorite 2 of the day, which my 2 favorites right now are, as of now, this will change, Klay Thompson and Malik Monk. So those guys are likely going to be my core. So Thompson, Monk, and then Harris, Bridges, Joel Embiid. You'd put another 10 for 100. Now you have 2 slips down, you're in for $20. Then you just clear it out. This works better when you have more than 2 games, by the way, especially when one isn't looking like it's going to be a stinker, which this one is. So instead of fantasy score, let's go take a look at points, because we're going to need more props so I can make this video efficiently. All right, James Harden, 20.5 points or his assist, either or. James Harden points. Let's say you like that. Let's take a look at assists. Dinwiddie, over 8 assists. Let's say you like that. Let's say you want points. Darren Fox, where's he at? Oh, all day Royce O'Neal's PRA, whatever it is. Stephen Curry, wow, a lot of points again. Fox, a lot of points again. I still like it. And then Malik Monk, 15.5. I like his fantasy score more, but this is just for argument's sake. So now this would be a slip. Now you're targeting the same guys, but different props. You see where I'm going with this? And it's pretty much just mixing and matching the same guys that you like. Now, you would go for, again, we only have 2 games, unfortunately, but let's just say, okay, there's more down there. I'm not targeting those guys for today, but because I like to keep it day by day. But for argument's sake, now let's go back to the prop pool. James Harden, he's in there. Spencer Dinwiddie was in there, but since we're going to use others, we don't even need to look there. Tobias Harris, same thing. So James Harden, he's in the mix, 100%. Klay Thompson in the mix. Darren Fox or his real points, but for now Malik Monk in the mix. That's a 3-man. See, they don't have those guys down there, but I'm gonna go put them in. Let's just say, because my next slip, it will be Jaylen Brown, 27.5 points all day. I'll probably play whatever his fantasy score, I'll be taking it. Trey, I'll be fading it. So him, and then let's just say you did Donovan Mitchell, 100%, he'll be in. So now these 2 guys would be rounding out your slips. Whatever your total prop pool is, since there's only 2 games on the slate today, I'll have about 15 props that I like, and that way I'll spread out those 15 different props. Fox points, Fox fantasy, things like that. I'll spread them across 10 different slips. Again, one of them hits, the rest of them are covered. So, and I'll go over this more live, because it's hard to explain when I only have 2 games, because all the deck is always stacked against me, but I'm working through it, fam. So let's take a look at what I wanted to tell you guys with the fantasy points. This is the easiest way that I calculate these fantasy points, okay? You can use any site you want. This is just one that I pulled up. Check this out. Joel Embiid. And we want to target it for DraftKings, because PrizePicks has their own scoring system. DraftKings is the closest. DraftKings only gives you 2 points for a block or steal, and also gives you double and triple double bonuses. PrizePicks gives you 3 points for blocks and steal and doesn't give you that bonus. PrizePicks also takes away 1 full point for turnover. DraftKings only takes away half a point. So that being said, you can go here, take a look at Darren Fox. Last 5 games, he's averages 1.28 fantasy points per minute on FanDuel. On DK, 1.3 fantasy points per minute. The last 10, 1.3. Overall, the season, 1.19. We're in playoff mode, so this is what we're worried about. So 1.3. How many minutes do you think Darren Fox is going to play in a close game against the Warriors? My guess, 36 to 37 minutes. So you'll take 36 and you'll times it times 1.3, and then whatever that number is, hey, it's 46.8. Now we go back over to PrizePicks. Let's take a look. Fox, where are we at, Fox? He's right here. And guess what? He's at 44.5. So guess what? His fantasy score, it's in play. Why? Again, let me recap this, because we're projecting him. This isn't a projection. This is fact. These stats right here, these fantasy points per minute, they're not opinion, they're fact. They're static numbers. What is opinion is how many minutes do we think that Darren Fox is going to get? I put in 36, and I think that's conservative. He should be playing 40, and if the game goes to overtime, it'll be even more than that. So let's take a look back. The calculator, 46.8. Let's say if we projected him for something else. Say he plays 40 minutes times hold on 1 second, sorry. Let's just say he plays 40 minutes times 1.3 equals 52 fantasy points. Okay, this is what I do for everybody on the board that I'm going to target. I get their fantasy point per minute. I calculate how many minutes. Minutes equals money. Money equals minutes. That is the key to all of this. And then number 3, once I have all those guys that have inefficiencies like that, I write them down and then I go through and I make my slips. I know it's hard. I did this video live, guys. I'm trying my best to explain it. I will continue to perfect these videos for you to get it so you can find a better way to get this information. I apologize, but stick with me, subscribe, and I will get this down for you guys at some point. Good luck, and we're going live later today, and crush.